Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E504, a 1955S plastic tubed roll. How is everybody doing today? Let me get a cough drop here before I get started. Still battling a cold. Let a couple people get in here and we will get it started. Nobody in the viewership already. Beautiful day here in Southwest Florida. Sunny and 85 degrees. Low humidity. Really nice. Getting a lot of stuff done. Mailed more packages today. If you're expecting a package, it should be on its way pretty soon. I've only got about 400 coins here now. Well, we're going to go ahead and dump this roll and get things started, and we will hope that people show up. Oh, and there we go, right here. We have Nana Stacks and Alexander. So we will go ahead and get things started. Kevin Hawthorne, good afternoon. Beautiful day here in Florida, isn't it? And our first coin got a little hit on the mint mark. Jeff Dunn, welcome. Good to see you. But yes, like I was saying, beautiful day here. Coin number 2, Paul Hampton. Do plan on doing my 55D roll tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what time, but I'm going to try to do it at 1, if not 1, around this time. Ah, there's my little visitor right now. Every time I get things started, she's got to come in here and sit by my feet. Come on, get in here. Come on, don't play hard to get. Let's go. Roy Wheeler, welcome. We'll be looking at about the first 10 reverses. We'll look at reverses on coins that I don't recognize the die pairs with. Coin number 3, Taco John. Interesting stream with Frostbite. This morning about the new PCGS slabs having the computer chips in them that you can scan with your phone through the mail. Not a good thing. I'm sure it's something they'll address in the future. But a very interesting stream for those of you that didn't see it. Go take a peek. A lot of good shipping tips in there too. Coin number 4, Shinbone. Not a lot for double dice in 55S. There is a couple doubled eyelids, and that is it. Anybody searching any coins this weekend? Next coin, Kurt. I've just been working on coins to list on copper coins. Did list a couple today, but I've been editing a lot of web pages. It's amazing how well these cough drops work. Nice little die chip on the left wheat stalk. Die chip on the T Ascent. Coin number 6. Dan. Where is Dan? He should be here by now. Farm Dog, welcome to the show. Coin number 7, Sissy. Haven't seen Sissy in the chat lately. She's busy, I'm sure, running across the country. Should be time for her to go home for a couple days, so. That was pretty good. A lot of good tips about the new slabs with the chips in them. And then some tips about packing coins and mailing and different types of supplies to use. It's a pretty good time. I don't think that's a little ding. Double check that after we look at the rest of the coin. Good to see Roger back in the swing of things. Next coin, Trip. Jim Fletcher, welcome to the show. Hope all is going well. You've been posting some pretty little coins up on Facebook lately. That 43D is a stunner. That I can remember those 30 years ago going for $20. And now they are ridiculous in price. They have really went up in value. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I tried to buy one for $300 from somebody and he wouldn't budge, and he wanted way more than it was worth. And he just said, I just don't want to sell it unless somebody wants to pay me my money. And I was like, I understand, but it was it might have been a $350 coin. If he would have said $350, I would have bought it. But that same show, I tried to buy a 55 double die in AU, and I tried to get it for $1,200. And that was what they were going for. That was list price, and everybody had them priced at around $2,000. And now they're getting near $2,000. Yeah, I wish I would have got that coin. That was a nice one. I don't have money to be buying coins. Seems like one thing after another with the house. I get all the hurricane damage fixed, and literally within 2 months after that, I got to put a new septic tank and septic field in. What a bummer. So that's all my fun money for the next year. Well, probably more than a year. This has got a minor split serif on it. I will hold it out and see. Oh, it's actually got a little loop on the back of the S too. What I can find on it. You see it right there. See if we can actually find this. Oh, it's got it on the top serif too. Oh boy, yeah. That seems like one thing after another. This year's just been throwing me curveballs. So hopefully next year's better. See what we can find on this one. Well, look at that. I think I found it already, maybe. No. That's an inner loop, though. That's a little further over, too. Maybe it's 9. Let's see. No, not 9. Not that. I still think it's this one. Let me look at a different, earlier die state example. Nope, for sure not. All right, well, we'll move on. Let's go to the next page. Nothing that I see, but I do see it right here, and then a little bit on the back right there. So we will hold it out, and it's got this little die chip. See if we can't match it up to something. That's good that you only have to go 90 feet. They don't have to go real deep in Florida. They just got to go deep enough to get past the limestone into the aquifer here. A lot of it is real shallow. But I think North Carolina is the same way, that a lot of them don't go real deep. Do you know what's causing your old well to seize up? Do you need out? Here, you want to get out or no? No? All right, I know. I have a feeling I know what's going on with you. Yeah, if I was young, I would take on a lot of these projects that I'm actually hiring out now. I just don't have it in me to do the work anymore. The body screams at me that I'm not allowed to do stuff like that. Ever since I put the last floor that I did in, my wife wants me to do a couple more tile jobs, and I'm like, I don't know. Don't think this machine can handle it anymore. See, that's another one. That's a different one. Barely see it right there and then right there. Let's see if we got anything that looks like that. I don't see anything like that. Nope, I'm going to have to put this one aside too. What I'm seeing is right there and right here. So I will have to look into that one too. I would hard to believe that there would be two unlisted 55S. Ah, all right, all right. Well, that's at least you guys can get along, I suppose. That's me, Jim. It's just and once you injure yourself, you don't recover. It seems like that's what happened with when I was doing the floors. I ended up hurting my knee, and it never got better. And of course, you go to the doctor, and they're like, "Well, we can go do a replacement," and I'm like, "No, I'll wait." I mean, I'm not against getting replacements, but I'm not going to just jump right into it. I don't think it's bad enough for that yet. Coin 18, DC. Coin 19, Mickey. Yeah, today's packages that went out, I think, were Carl, Taco John, and Otis. So if that brings, I think, Frostbite. I'm going to try and get Farm Dogs out too. Frostbite, Farm Dog, and I'm not sure. Another one will be going out Monday. And then I'll start mailing some other ones on probably Wednesday. Tuesday, I don't think I'll be mailing anything. I'll be trying to get this week's coins sorted and photographed. Trying to get them out more frequently, especially during the winter months. The post office shipping went up again. I'm not changing my shipping because they claim it's going down. But we'll see. I have never seen the Postal Service raise rates and then lower them back down. That's just like the COVID fuel surcharge for UPS. This has got a little hit on the mint mark. While the surcharge went away, the prices stayed the same. All right, that, I believe, is actually a later die state of RPM 10. 1mm10. Nope, not 10, 5. Yes, 5. And it is for sure. There it is, right there. 1mm5, you can see it right here. On the early die states, it really shows up real nice. first 1mm5. You can also see the die scratch right here. That is a marker. Let's see if we can find the other ones, I believe. Right here is a die dot. We should have a die dot by the Y. Nope, it's not there. This is actually an earlier die state than our late die state. That die dot is there. There's the die scratches. All right, so this is as listed as mid die state so far. Yep, there's that. There's that. And there's that. So we got them all. We got them all. So first confirmed variety. Let me write a note. MM005. Empyrean label. Welcome to the show. How do you photograph? I have a trinocular. I got a trinocular scope and the camera's on the trinocular. That's what I'm actually using to search these coins. Is that I do change the lighting and when I do the photography. But this is what I actually use to take the pictures for the website. I have a AM scope and it's got an 18 megapixel camera on it. I couldn't tell you the model. But in my opinion, it's worth it. The endoscopes are good for the regular, person that's just looking. But to actually do it and use it as much as I use it, it was worth the extra, I think, well, when I bought it, I think I paid about $1,000 for everything. It probably costs $1,500 now. But if you're looking at a bunch of coins, it's worth it. And a good endotype scope is $200 or $300. And I literally spend, since 2021, I probably spent 60 to 80 hours a week on it. So it's got a lot of time. I have went through 4 bulbs. Ant, welcome. You've got a package coming towards you also. I sent yours yesterday. Mailed Alex's yesterday also. Tomorrow we got a 58D roll coming up. It'll either be around 1 or around 5. I'm not sure yet. It depends on my wife. There's another 1mm5. You can see the base of the other S right here. And I was always skeptical of this RPM until I found an early die state. And it is most definitely an RPM. Chuck is, he's at home as far as I know. He will be doing reveals probably maybe tomorrow and Monday. I'm not sure when he plans on doing his. But I spoke with him or text with him yesterday. And he's doing fine. But I do this and I do help with the website and we're kind of a team now. Not a better person to learn from. Oh, I love it. It's my hobby. I'd be doing it no matter what. And I love doing it. And it keeps my brain engaged. And I've got the type of brain that if I just sit around and do nothing, I start thinking about stuff I shouldn't think about. it never ends up well. When I keep myself busy, I lose weight, and I'm, all sorts of advantages to keeping your brain busy because it keeps my body busy too. I'm always moving, walking around, so it keeps weight off. When I just sit around and watch TV, all of a sudden I'm near 400 pounds, and when I move around, I'm down to 250. Yeah, just gotta keep busy and keep moving. I got a pretty decent doctor, and he's like every movement counts. Everything burns calories, and he's not wrong. There is the same. I think that's the same one. Let me look at this coin right here. No, that's a different one. But I'm questioning this one. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile, but I see the same thing. Right there, you can barely see it. But we'll hold it out, give it a good once over, and also, yeah, that's got it right there too. Oh, that's got it in here too. So let me look at this. That might be RPM 2. See if we've got. We don't. So that might not be RPM 2. Could be RPM 9. One of these has a little dimple right there, and then there's one that has go to a different die state. Ah, there it is. 1mm9 or RPM number 5. There's the little notch, and then that also, I think in later states, gets a little. It does. Gets a little die chip under the U. This doesn't have it yet. So 1mm9 for Mickey. Next fun show, yeah, that's January, right after the first of the year. I should be there. I think Chuck's going to be there. I think Farm Dog's going to be there. I think that's the plan anyways. And I think Adam Chambers might be there, and Doug Rezak might be there. I think there's a lot of people planning on getting there this year. So that could turn into a good time. Next coin for Paul. Thinking this was the ender at one point. I'm not sure if I've heard from anybody else that's going to be there. Mickey will be there. I could swear I heard from somebody else, though. See, there it is again. See if this has that. It doesn't. There is what looks to be a little RPM on this one. No, that is a light anomaly. We are not doing that. And that is why you always have multiple ways to look at coins. The scope is great, the loop is great, but sometimes you need them both. I know in the past we've met up with Adam, Sissy, oh, I can't remember his name now. He's out of New Orleans, and he's got a channel. Brantley. Brantley's met up with us. There's another fella out of Tampa that we met up with in the last show. He hasn't been around in the broadcast lately, but he's an original member of the Copper Coins family. Oh yeah, it's a great time, Jim. Hopefully the silver market and gold market. You know what that is, but it's just not quite there yet. This almost ends up popping out on this die. That's pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully this is all settled by then, so we get a lot of coins. Like there was one time that we kind of had a little bit of a silver spike, and everybody brought silver. Nobody brought any coins with them. That's kind of a bummer. So hopefully the silver stranglehold, or whatever you want to call it, has been straightened out. I think it will straighten itself out. I actually don't. There's another one of those. Boy, that is so close to where it pops up. Coin 41, stand. But I'm excited. Last show, I didn't search a lot of coins the last time. We kind of just went. It was a social event. We met a lot of people there. Talked a lot. I bought a few coins, a few Barber dimes. I was looking. Brian Allen's working on a Barber dime project, and I was looking for Barber dime RPMs for him. And that's basically it. I only bought a couple other coins, and I don't think I bought too much. As a matter of fact, I got them right here. I bought a bunch of coins that were like regular Indian heads, very few varieties, Lincoln Cent varieties. I think I only bought about a half dozen. I mean, nothing real good. But I know that the show that I met Adam at, we both did real well at that show. I bought a lot of stuff. Haven't really been to a show. I almost went to a show in Pasco County today. but I didn't go. My wife just got home from vacation, and she brought me a cold for a gift. So I've been sitting here struggling. At least I'm not losing my voice, and I don't have a fever. So I like that. This appears to be an RPM, and this appears, is this 9 again? It is 1mm9. See, we'll turn the brightness up, and I'll show you. You can see it. This one shows it really well. The other one's kind of got a bag hit right there. Then there's a little split serif right there, and then when you turn it up, you can see the split serif right there also. Sold a bunch of silver. Hey, you know, Jim, that is what made me get out of the coin dealing business. I was never like a huge coin dealer, but I used to buy a lot of estates so I could support my bad habit of buying coins that I wanted for myself. And I did real well, and it turned into a business. And when it got like that, it was what threw me over the edge. And you're not the only one. I know a coin dealer here, and he's doing some creative stuff with silver, actually. I just saw that he is selling 90%, I want to say for 34 cents on the dollar. And the only thing, he's actually selling everything at spot or below, but when he's buying, his margin is all set to buy it below spot. And that's to protect himself. A lot of people wouldn't understand that. You know, they think they should get spot. But, you know, they got light bills and, you know, employees to pay and not having a margin. But selling at spot, I thought that was great. Selling under spot on 90%. That was great, because I think spot on 90% is 37 times face, maybe 38 times face. Not totally sure. Dirty water. But I still got silver that I bought in 98 all the way up to 2007. But I can remember buying B rolls of dimes for $30. Basically any date except for 49S, 50S, and 51S. We got RPM 5 and 1mm, 1mm5, 1mm9, and one that's unidentified. How's your weekend going? Did you get your package, DW? Not yet. No kidding. I mailed that sucker Monday. Have you looked at the tracking on it? I'll have to check the tracking on it. Last coin in the roll for Mickey. So not a great roll, but we got some finds in it. I think there's 4 altogether. And that is the roll. I lost the email. I'll check it out. I'll see where it's at. I want to thank everybody for joining. I do plan on doing the 55D roll tomorrow. Then we got a 70D roll and a reveal show on Monday. I don't know if I'll be doing the reveal on the 55D, which is this roll, or 58D. 58D. At 1 or 5, I will let you know tomorrow at about probably 11 o'clock or so. I should know from the wife what we got going on. I lost the email. But yes, thanks for coming, and hopefully I'll see you in the neighborhood. We'll talk to you all later.